So he told just chilling, no bags, no boards.
Just another First John Constantine, no bag, no board. Stevens covers.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah. That's it. You know how many people are looking for these Dave Stevens covers? I mean,
That too.
jeez. This is all Dave Stevens.
If you see some stuff you want, man, just snag it.
I would not just take something, but if
There's so much of it. What am I gonna do, dude? There's just like so much of it. Ooh, Grendel.
yeah, that's the second series. Another. Oh, I didn't realize Dave Stevens would.
Vanguard.
Yeah, these are all Dave Stevens covers. So
Does Giant Quest have anything in it?
no, just that's that Jezebel Jade cover right there is that Elvis cover. Gee whiz, look at that. Just all that Dave Stevens stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you jump in there.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
So I don't know any of that stuff.
Yeah, that's Dave Stevens. Almost all those covers in good condition are going for $50 to $100.
Wow.
And I mean, maybe not the Jezebel Jade stuff, but they're just beautiful. Look at that Mr. Monster, Seduction of the Innocent. I mean, the guy knew what he was collecting. All those covers, all by.
Do you know where he got all this out of?
No.
Reno.
Oh, he
In
did?
the 80s, 90s.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
All of it came from Reno.
That's that Dave Stevens is, I have a collection of Dave Stevens stuff, and some of those covers are ones I've been looking for years. Just like they are hard to find. That's great, man. Just look.
See, I don't know any of this older Lois Lane stuff, any of that.
Yeah. Well, that one has an early Batwoman appearance.
Because that's her old suit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not her first appearance, but it's an early appearance. And that DC stuff, trying to find it in good condition. Man, this is just like it's a golden age. Probably there's a golden age Disney. It's probably from the 50s.
Dude, he knows this like 100 times
50,
better than me.
55. Yeah. Jeez. People love that golden age Disney stuff too. Man, it's beautiful. Mixed in with some stuff that's,
So I don't know any of that either. But
Yeah, these. But the thing about these is, like even these books. People love Uncle Scrooge covers, and look at it, it's in good condition. It's a golden age book. Silver age book.
60 years old.
Yeah. People love those. People love, especially people. There's a lot of Disney collectors, right? And when you have like the overlap of like comics and Disney, or like Star Wars and Disney, man, you really lucked out. you hit the jackpot.
Have you ever seen that one? I thought it was a cool one.
It's very cool. It's that 70s after they made Furry Beast. I think his first appearance
Is that Beast from the X-Men?
Yeah. So that's when they turned him green and furry, and this is it's not his first appearance, but all those Amazing Adventures Beast ones are just really collectible. And look, it's in great condition for a Bronze Age book. It's just in really good condition. This guy he knew what he was looking for.
The very first issue.
Oh yeah, Supergirl number
first
one.
Solo.
Yeah, first solo series. Look at that.
It's a nice little $100 book.
Jeez. Not Brand Eck. Those are fun. I love these little digests. What is that? That looks like it came in a model.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it's a reprint that came in a model.
Have you ever seen any of the little ones being collectible like that?
I've never seen that one. Just don't know what that is. Not for children.
Yeah.
Ooh. But I think it's their first solo series, and that's a great book.
12 cents.
Yeah, Silver Age. Oh my gosh, Faust.
Oh, there's a bunch of that. I didn't know what that is.
Those Faust covers are super valuable. Depending on the printing, it's the later ones. If you talk to Greg over at Black Cat Comics, he's a Faust collector. Yeah. Man, look at that. So much great stuff.
Stooges.
I feel like I'm looking through your stuff. So.
No, jump in there, please.
It's just.
I'm already content. I'm well past getting my money back. I don't care.
What are all these? Sometimes you look in these and you're like, are these all Furies? Oh, just multiple copies of. Those Bronze Age number ones.
Outlaw Kid.
There's another one of those beasts. Now look at that. And
I love that artwork.
yeah, and they're in nice condition for bronze books. I mean, when you have like that black cover, it just shows all the ticks, and it's just sharp and nice looking for a Bronze Age book. Teen Titans. Tarzan.
What?
Dude. It's a Tarzan from the Golden Age.
That's
Justice League.
some earlier Justice League, isn't it?
Silver Age Justice League.
I love that artwork of the ghost story stuff.
Yeah, that's great. I don't even know who that is, but it's. People love the horror stuff too, like this Silver Age horror stuff. You could sell that. It's so easy to sell. More. That looks like a Steranko cover, or I guess it's not. It's someone else. Looks like him. Supergirl. Look at that.
That's worth something.
That is. That's the is it her new costume, Wonder Girl?
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's it. And those it's good condition for a Silver Age or early Bronze Age book. Man. So much beautiful stuff in there.
And here's the other one. As I'm walking, I was like, yeah.
That's the tip of the iceberg.
1 through 4, 1 through 5's in there.
Jeez.
He had tons of these Life magazines. He's like, you can take a couple.
Wow.
And 1 through 5's all worth something.
Oh, they all are. All those early Cerebus, because they were self-published. Now, the thing about it, there are reprints of the Cerebus stuff. So you kind of have to, and I don't know.
He had signed stuff too.
I don't know.
Look at that. Second appearance of Vampirella.
It's gorgeous.
That is insane.
It is great.
1969.
Sometimes, like the Cerebus stuff, you have to. Yeah, Star Wars, Marvel Special.
Like they played around with the bigger books in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
Oh look, Action Comics #1.
There's the very
Iconic Marilyn.
yeah.
Monroe.
That's another Dave Stevens cover. Yeah, and the guy knew what he was collecting.
There's a box. I had like another 10 of those.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of duplicates.
Jeez.
I haven't even looked in these bags.
Why are they in those individual bags?
Like none of these are
Yeah.
super valuable.
You never know which. I mean, you might open one and there might be 3 copies of Batman Adventures 12 or something in there. It wouldn't shock me with this collection.
It's the master unboxing right here.
This one, this guy.
See who gets what.
What you got there? Some action. Yeah, these are
Gold soups.
Whitman variant. Yeah, these are. There you go. I've never seen that before. Carl's Jr. authorized movie adaptation of Superman 3.
Box of going through that, you're gonna want to see.
Oh my gosh! Look at what's first in that box. I mean,
Yeah, just every day, I walk into a comic shop, find that.
look, Dave, look at the condition of these things. No lie, this might be a $10,000 or $15,000 book.
You think
or
that's
more.
higher?
So I sold,
So hard.
I sold one with a huge, just a while ago, with a huge water damage over the bottom. That was like a 3.5. I sold it for $1,500.
Oh my gosh.
And this one could easily be. It does have.
Can you press like books?
Needs
like
a
that?
press because it has a bunch of dimples. But this would easily be an 8.0, for example, right?
So great.
If that's not 8.0, maybe that is a 9.
Jeez, wow, so amazing. These square bound books are hard to grade.
Exactly.
They're hard to grade, but these are nice copies. Nice copies. Just gorgeous. And look at that. First Solo Moon Knight. First ROM Space Knight. That was the first Marvel licensed title. First Joe Fixit.
Yep.
This cover,
Very iconic.
people. This is Todd McFarlane on Batman. It's one of his most iconic covers, and I mean, people are clamoring for this cover, and these are first prints, and people just are clamoring. I mean, you throw these things on eBay, they sell. Every time I have one of these, I put it on eBay, it sells within a week.
And McFarlane's the one that did the Venom work.
How many copies do you got there?
3 of them. Oh, look at that. Isn't that the first cover? The first Krang cover?
Krang.
Is it the third, or which print is it? It's the...
I want to say the second, maybe third?
Maybe second. It's the later print, but it's the first... Oh, second print. That's
His
people
first
love that one because it's his first cover. It's just so...
So look at this next one. It's Turtles #1, 5th print.
Oh my gosh. And look at the condition of that. I mean, just a couple ticks. You're not even color
I
breaking.
really like that cover. I never knew there was even a 5th print of it.
Yeah. Jeez, look at that. I mean, just so much goodness. More Moon Knight. First Deathstroke. First Red Sonja. Quick cameo. Adam Warlock key, who's going to show up in, who they teased.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah. Look at that. First, another Adam Warlock key. Then you got those Silver Age X-Men, the original series. Second or third appearance of Wolverine. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Werewolf by Night #1. I mean, gee, there's just beautiful stuff. Look at that. Dark Knight Returns. And multiple copies of Dark Knight Returns #1. One of the most important comic books of the last 50 years. Frank Miller.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Havoc.
Yep.
Classic cover.
Very, very cool. Another second Wolverine. There's the first Wolverine cameo. He appears on the last page of that book. I mean, look, that's in gorgeous condition too. It's just beautiful. Got the first Vindicator from Alpha Flight.
Or what's his name?
Vindicator, but it might also have something else. It might have the Weapon X Wolverine stuff in there too. There's the first Red Sonja cover. There she is, Red Sonja. First kind of
Very
full
iconic.
appearance. Yeah. Oh, just an Iron Man 7 hanging around. Oh, there you go.
There's the big boy.
Oh my gosh. Look at that condition. I mean, it does have a little crease on the corner. I don't know if you can see it has a little corner crease right there. But that is gorgeous. Is that better than that one from that other collection, you think? That other was an 8.0 or something, wasn't it?
Jeez. Just an $8,000 book chilling.
Yeah, just an $8,000 book, just hanging out, Man, this is gorgeous. First Carnage. There's a first Punisher. It's first John Constantine.
Found like 5 of those.
Death of Elektra. There's another first John Constantine. There's some like the ones we saw before. That's the first
Venom cover.
Yeah, the first Venom cover, and it's just an iconic cover. Oh, there you go. Just a first Bullseye. 2 copies of the first Bullseye. Oh, man, look at that. First Jubilee. Here's another iconic Todd McFarlane cover, where you see the Hulk and the reflection on Wolverine's claws. That's just, I mean, it's one of the best covers of all time. People love that cover. There you got Wolverine #1, his first solo title, Frank Miller. There's some more of those there's a 301 that we were looking at.
It's hard to get that all white too. That one
Oh, yeah.
Dirty.
There you got another, that McFarlane. There's the first appearance of Iron Fist,
Yep.
Marvel Premiere 15.
Great book. Love
Oh, yeah. There's more of those. There's just more early Conan keys.
And there's Conan for days in there.
Yeah,
That's the first Tarantula.
yeah. This is the first Frank Miller at Marvel.
So
First Daredevil, Frank
Just
Miller.
Stack this thick of those in there.
First Frank Miller Daredevil. Yeah. There's a second Punisher.
Love that cover.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Early Sith.
Yep. Oh, just a Star Wars #1 newsstand. Oh my gosh. Star Wars #1 newsstand. The only thing it was if it was a 35-cent copy.
Yeah, the diamond one.
Avengers 38 Hercules, who just was, teased in the Marvel. Oh, there you go. Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. Isn't that his daughter? I think that's Talia's.
Yeah. I think this one is the first Ra's al. Yeah, this is the first Ra's al Ghul.
That is the best copy that I've ever found.
Oh my gosh. That is just gorgeous.
People absolutely hunt that one.
It's a gorgeous cover. First Ra's al Ghul is such an important Batman character. This cover is just nuts.
I've never seen that one before.
It's just a gorgeous cover with. I mean, I want to think. That's the Neil Adams Batman? Yeah.
Those are good books. I've
Yeah.
sold those.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So much key stuff.
See, look at that early.
Yeah, even that Usagi Yojimbo #1, or even his early solo series, those are from Fantagraphics. Those are all key books. Look at that. I mean, he was a huge Usagi collector.
Which is so cool because no one knew that. Look
Yeah.
at that iconic Doctor
Yes.
Strange.
Oh, that's such a great cover. That's such a great cover.
And that'll only go up because Doctor Strange is going to be. Look at that.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Brand new newsstand copies of that. Oh, that Masters of the Universe? I graded one of
Look at
those.
that.
I graded one at a 9.6, and I think I sold it for
multiples?
$500.
Look, there's.
It's all the same?
Yeah. I sold one of those for $500.
Oh my gosh.
The
This right
reprint.
here is the first. This is the first comic that started all superheroes.
Yeah.
This is Action Comics, Superman's first appearance. This book's, if you find it in any, it's $1 million by this point.
Yeah.
Even a crap copy.
Yeah.
And I think there's only I want to say, there's less than 100 copies in existence.
Yeah.
Maybe even down to 30. Maybe 30 they've found that still exist. This is just a reprint, right? But if you found one of these, you would be a millionaire.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
That's
first.
worth something. There was a stacks of that.
That's the first. No, that's the first U.S. appearance of Judge Dredd. I think I've sold several copies of that.
It's a great
Wendigo.
Yeah,
That's great. I mean, look at that.
Excalibur have anything in it?
I grab those only if they're 9.8 candidates. But yeah, Demon in a Bottle.
This is when Marvel tried to tackle drugs back in the 70s, right?
It's like an iconic Iron Man story of Tony Stark. Basically, just his alcoholism, really, and it was like their attempt to do a serious story. Mm-hmm. That's just an iconic story.
Collectible. I've never found that before.
It's a tough one to find. That's one that people have snagged out of all the Iron Man runs. When you go into stores, you almost never see it.
I mean, Turtles. What's cool about Turtles is people who grew up the early 90s Turtles. They're now becoming 40-year-olds who are established in their careers and they want a piece of that history again, right? So Turtles is highly collectible. Everyone wants that again.
Yep.
I don't remember this book. I swear it's something.
I'm not sure on that one. It's a nice Wolfman Perez, and given that Wolfman died and Perez died, so that's a nice one.
That's the son of Mephisto, right?
Yeah, and that one is so hard to find. It's always gone.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's
something to do with
it's
Mr. Fantastic's. Yeah,
Franklin Richards as an adult or something, or it's a Franklin Richards key. Yeah. Wow, look at all those. Just cool. Just cool.
some Ghost Rider in there. Look at this early turtle. I just love the artwork
Yes.
of early turtles.
Oh yes.
Look at that.
Oh, it's just
Eastman.
it's insane. Yeah. Yep.
Oh my.
And any of those early turtles that you're grading 9.4 or higher, I mean they're bank. The early turtle stuff.
Journey into Mystery. That obviously can't be the first Journey into Mystery.
No, but it's a nice Bronze Age horror. They're very cool. Chamber of
Pretty
Dark.
old.
That is a cool looking cover.
Is this John Carter stuff in this game?
Well, the first one people do like. I mean, it's not a major key because John Carter did exist in earlier.
Barely in this town number 1. Oh yeah. Look at that Joker #1.
Yep.
His solo series.
That's a very cool book too.
Dude, Joker's never gonna go away.
So
he told just chilling, no bags, no boards.
just another first John Constantine. No bag.
Look at that king size special.
Yeah.
I like this one because this one's the rare.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
I'm actually sick of seeing Alpha fight at this point.
I know you had so many. You had so many. You still do probably have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Waiting for them to use that.
Champions? See, look at that.
Yeah.
All the Judge Dreds.
Yeah. I've sold those. I've sold those Eagle Comics Judge Dreds. Oh yeah, that What If. That's a great one. More Usagi. That's not the first series.
No, we couldn't find
That's not
it.
the first series. That must got to be like the second series or a special or something. Let's see.
That's for Speedball, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That is a... There's a lot of speculation that they're going to use. Oh, it's a summer special. So that's what this is. A Usagi summer special. Yeah, I was like, I did not recognize that #1.
Iconic.
Yeah, I love that cover.
Lots of Man-Thing.
There's more of those.
That.
I think you guys made a lot off of those.
Oh,
I think
killed it.
sold them at the right time.
Last issue.
Yeah.
So this is Shang-Chi, his story, which he's come out in the movies now. And he's going to come again, so all that stuff will be highly collectible. Secret Wars for days.
All those Secret Wars. Oh, there you go. That's another one of those where we talked about how the black suit came out and there was a bunch of copies.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
And they look good.
Yeah, they're good. This comic book came out the same day as that Secret Wars 8 with Spider-Man's black suit. So there were 3 comic books that came out, or the same month. I don't think they came out the same. They came out the same month. That all had him in the black suit. So it's kind of all 3 are his first black suit appearance. Oh my! That's the first.
Is that sealed?
It's sealed.
Oh my
These didn't
gosh.
survive. These are really rare to not have them open.
Kidding me.
Jeez,
But they came in a comic 3-pack, so there's 3 in there.
These are so great. These are so great.
Look at that Speed Racer #1.
Yeah. That one was hot on those top 10 lists. Just this, there's more of those. This is gorgeous. These are all later printings, but they're just so cool.
Some more Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, just a couple of First Minister Sinisters, and yeah, that's a key book there.
So these are collectible with Todd. So there's 4 covers, basically different colors, and most people collect all 4 of them, right? So look, here's the golden one. Here's the platinum. Let me see if there's any others. Yeah, here's the other one. So this one's iconic. This one right here, if this is platinum, this color right here, if that ends up being platinum, this book is a thousands of dollars book because it was basically given out to one comic book store as a thank you. So they're very, very rare. Then this one's a little bit in the middle of the road rare because it has the purple web. That's not common. So that makes it a little bit more money because it has this purple web. There's a few of those. Here's some more purple webs, lots and lots of the purple web. And I didn't know that. I had a guy online who's like, "Hey, you're selling that for too low. That's the rare iconic purple web."
I didn't know about the purple web either.
He's like, "You'll make more on the purple web." So I was like, "Sure enough, I did."
Just an ink color, probably just a print run, an ink color change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Man, just so much good stuff.
Wow. Is that their son? Fantastic Four is good to grab too because they're going to be the future.
That's right, and now's a great time. Yeah, just a stackable.
So you kind of get in there. Most of these collectors, it's funny how people are so like cheap.
Yeah,
they want to shove it in there.
That's right. Shove as many. Oh my gosh, look at that! Star Wars.
Really Star Wars.
Right off the top.
What if there'll be some Boba Fett?
Jeez.
And there's stuff behind it, and it's not necessarily always the same dude
Yeah.
either.
All those Star Wars All those early Star Wars books, people love those. I mean, they're not every issue is a key issue, but people love that Star Wars stuff. Return of the Jedi miniseries. Man.
Star Wars isn't going away anytime soon.
Nope.
So I like to pull stuff out like so I can maneuver around. So there's so much of it. But ooh.
Yep.
King size annual.
Yep. You're almost certainly going to have somewhere in here those first Boba Fett's. No, that's where Boba Fett is in the Sarlacc pit. That's 81, where he gets in that's the Boba Fett key book that was in his TV show.
So the first Boba Fett's like 40 something, right?
Yeah, it's 44, and is it 44 maybe or 46? He's standing on the cover with a couple of the other bounty hunters.
47.
You know he's gonna be in here. You know it.
Not necessarily, but he hoped.
And it might even be
It's a
stuck
good
behind.
run.
I know, it might be stuck behind another copy. And a lot of these have like lots of first appearances. Those, like they did the adaptation of Empire Strikes Back, so you get like first Yoda, first Lando Calrissian, lots of really cool first appearances.
Skipped it. Strange Adventure. Yeah.
At least he packed stuff kind of facing different directions, so they all didn't get that spine roll.
Is that what they did that?
Sometimes they would do that, pack them kind of facing back and forth, different, not all facing, because otherwise all the books end up with the same roll.
Early Submariner.
Yeah.
That's great. And he's coming too.
Yep, he is.
Yeah, he'll just have strange sports.
Yeah.
Never seen that before. There's a bunch of them. Flying saucers. So there's definitely rando stuff in here too, but
Oh, that's a great book right there.
stacks of it.
So that's the first. This is one of the first appearances of what's called Justice League Dark. So it's a supernatural team that's made up of Swamp Thing and the Demon and Deadman and some other kind of magic using supernatural characters. And so there's almost like a version of the Justice League that's all kind of like slightly evil and magic users, and so they've talked for years about doing a movie. So that's a really, and look, you got a whole bunch of copies. I mean,
is that kind of like the what's that, Midnight Suns?
kind of, yeah, it's like kind of like the DC version of the Midnight Suns a little bit. Just all these kind of anti-hero magic using, supernatural type horror / magic characters. And that's a key. That's a great key. I mean, that book in a high
Great
grade
condition, looks like.
Yeah, that book in a high grade, you're getting a couple hundred in a 9.6 or higher.
I always like anything. I always look up Doctor Doom covers just because.
Oh yeah,
It's getting so popular.
you're right. Those early Doctor Doom covers, you're absolutely right. I mean, they're just, people love them.
Super villain team up. Oh goodness. Oh, look at that.
More Swamp Thing, yeah. More Swamp Thing. More Alan Moore is just a super famous. He's a very, very famous writer. Did The Watchmen and a bunch of other really seminal series, and he wrote Swamp Thing. And so those early Moore Swamp Thing ones are just killer books. So hard to find in good condition.
Yeah. Just a matter of, well, dig in, my friend. You can jump in your own box and see what you think.
Start looking through a box. Who knows what's in there. This one's a cool one. Captain America got fired from being Captain America. It's a minor key book. This one, people love this one because it just has this Wolverine being kind of crucified on a big X on the cover.
Oh my.
So that's a cover that people love. I mean, there's just
Oh, there's a stack of that just chilling.
just chilling first Nightwing.
Look at that. Newsstands.
Oh my gosh.
That's the first Nightwing. That's a $100 book.
Yeah. Gee. Just hanging out. Here's another early Bone. I know you're looking for. This was 12, not 1, but
That gives you hope.
yeah, it gives you hope that Bone number 1 is going to be in there somewhere. if you know, if you saw a 3 and a 12, and what are the odds that this guy had? What are the odds that this guy?
Do you know much about Green Lantern?
Well, there's some key issues, but
His corpse.
oh, the Green Lantern Corps. It's kind of a wasteland, honestly, the Green Lanterns, but there are some good issues in there.
Look at that nice little stacks of the origin of
Yeah.
Cyborg. Another little stack. Look at, oh my goodness. Just,
Yeah, this is one you may want to. What do you want to do with these like adult ones? Do you want to just leave them here for someone else to find, or
yeah, I use them.
all right.
Unless they're worth a ton of money.
These ones are actually probably. I'm not going to go looking through them, but
Sure.
the Cherry Pop Tart. If it's the first print, I'm not going to open it up to see if it's the first print. And I love that series too, that Batman Year One series. I love the art. The art on that series. When I read these as a kid, it's Frank Miller. I mean, the way that they drew Batman with just these thick lines, and you know, it just blew my mind.
You ever seen that stuff?
No, I haven't. I don't know that much about that one. I mean, it looks cool.
Look at these older ones. Like, you could be a comic guy for years and you're still going to run into books you've never seen. There's just so much out there.
Oh yeah.
Look at that, just another stack of those.
I love these DCU logo variants. These are the ones that were sold in these packs at Costco's and Walmart's. They have a little DC.